LG X-Cam Hands-On Review. LG's mid-range snapper phone pinches the G5's dual-camera setup. LG's got a good thing going on with a G5, it's the flagship that has demanded attention at this year's MWC. Not everyone can afford a top-end phone, but you won't have to miss out on some of the G5's defining features with the X series mid-range lineup. The X-Cam borrows the dual-camera setup from the G5, but otherwise keeps the price down. It's a tempting compromise, so we made sure to take a look when we dropped by LG's booth. Flip the X-Cam over and the dual cameras should be the first thing you notice. They protrude out from the chassis slightly, but not enough that you'll notice it when trying to stuff the phone in a pocket. LG's fitted the main 13MP sensor with a standard lens for everyday use, but the second 5MP sensor has an ultra-wide-angle lens for those shots you just couldn't fit in with a normal lens. That makes group photos, landscapes, and crowded places like bars where you can't keep walking backwards to try and fit all your mates into one shot. Tapping the two field of view icons in the camera app toggles between regular and wide angle. There's a bit of unavoidable fisheye effect going on at the edges of wide-angle shots, but it certainly beats having to stitch a panorama together. Quality takes a step down when using the ultra-wide camera. But it was only really noticeable when zooming in on the phone. It looks like it'll be fine for updating profile pictures and sharing on social media. Like any Android phone worth its salt at MWC, the X-Cam will arrive with marshmallow out of the box. LG's applied its own spin on the UI, though, removing the familiar app drawer in the process. You've got 16 gigabytes of onboard storage for installing apps, but you'll have to dump them onto multiple home screens rather than get them sorted automatically. It's definitely going to divide opinions among Android fans. At least the microSD card slot will let you add more capacity when you've filled the phone with photos. Let's be honest, most mid-range phones are pretty interchangeable. It's great to see LG try to stand out a little bit with the X-Cam, although we won't know if it has pulled it off until we give it a full review. After a brief hands-on session, though, there's lots to like, even if it doesn't have the G5's killer screen or modular upgrades. If you're looking to give your Instagram page a bit more variety, this could be the phone to get when it arrives before the summer.